Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin Tucker here on GlenwoodSports.com, ready for some Hawkeye 10 volleyball action here in Glenwood, Iowa. The Lewis Central Titans are in town tonight. As the Rams look to knock off another Hawkeye 10 opponent here at home. The Lewis Central Titans, however, are a great ball club coming in tonight. Rams will will go up to Lewis Central and take on the Titans on the first round of districts. I believe it's October 26th. You might have to check the date on that one on the GlenwoodSports.com article. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I posted it's October 26th. These two teams will match up versus one another. Lewis Central will serve first. Serving for the Titans. Underway. And Lewis Central starts off early. Score 1-0. Serve underway. Long. 1-1. Here's Miranda Starner with the serve, taken by the Titans. Van Ness. Back to Glenwood here. Mum has it partially blocked. Back to Lewis Central. Holt. And that's good. Megan Holt, a sophomore. I remember her from last year playing basketball. Was a great freshman basketball player for the Titans. A lot of seniors and sophomores on this Lewis Central team. Glenwood's very senior-led. Here's Van Ness. Blocked partially, and it's into the net, and point for Glenwood. Score is 2-all here in Glenwood, set number 1. Kevin Tucker here on GlenwoodSports.com, bringing you the new video feed we have going, thanks to Spiral Communications. There's Holt once again, and that's good for Lewis Central. They take the 1-point lead, 3-2 over Glenwood. Maxwell will come into the ball game for Van Ness. Serve underway. And that's straight back down, but Glenwood gets control of it. Mum, and good save by Lewis Central. Double hit on Glenwood gives a point to the Titans. They lead 4-2 here early. Good serve by Lewis Central. Makes the score now 5-2. Glenwood down by 3. Good crowd for Lewis Central tonight as well. And it's pink out in Glenwood. And number 12 for the Titans, that's Molly Munt, is having a great rally here of serves, keeping this Lewis Central lead 6-4 your score. This one goes into the net. Might have jinxed her that time. Well, Glenwood stops the streak, and here comes freshman Brielle Smith into the game for the libero. Mum with the serve. Holt has it blocked by 2 Rams. Point for Glenwood. The score now 4-6. Glenwood leads Lewis Central. Senior Callie Mumm back to serve. 6-4 your score. Lewis Central having some trouble now. And another point goes to Glenwood. 6-5, a 1-point lead for the Lewis Central Titans. Here's Mumm with the serve. And that's good again. Callie Mumm now, Glenwood senior, with 3 in a row for the Rams, makes it all tied up here in set number 1. Your score, 6-6. Mumm serve. Glenwood, nice dig there by Starner. Smith, that's good. Braille with the hit makes it 7-6. A nice comeback here by Glenwood early on in set number 1. The Rams were down 6-3, but a comeback by Glenwood makes it now 7-6. There's Smith, the freshman, once again, and that's 8-6 now, a 2-point lead. Mumm with the serve. Here's Clark. Nice dig though by the Titans. Good dig on the back line by Glenwood. Here's Clark. Sends it across. Taken though by the Titans. And that's good. Nice hit there by number 4. That's Casey. I'm not sure. Last name is a little bit tricky. There's Stouter. Back to Lewis Central. That's good. Nice job by McKenna Brown, a senior for Lewis Central. Gets it all squared up here. 8-8 is your score. Very competitive first set here in Glenwood. So far the score is 8-8. Serve. Clark. Saved though by Lewis Central. Nice dig there by Stouter. Sets it up. And it's going to be a net violation on the Titans. And a point for Glenwood. Excuse me. 9-8, Glenwood leads here in set number 1. Back to serve now is the Glenwood Rams. Good dig though by Glenwood. Clark will get it across for Glenwood safely. Nice block up front by Glenwood. Scarborough, here's Starner, Smith, and that's out of bounds. Point to Glenwood. Braille Smith with 3 points here early on in set number 1, playing good so far, a freshman. Serve underway. That's good, that's an ace. That's Chrissy Vinton with the ace, senior for Glenwood. 11-8 is your score. Glenwood leads here in set number 1. Serve underway, taken now though by Glenwood. Here's Starner, sets it up for Clark. Blocked partially but controlled by the Titans. And straight down, that's good. Brown with the kill. (11-9) your score. Glenwood with the 2-point lead. Clark. At that time, Starner accidentally, with the set, hit it over too far on the Lewis Central side and an easy point for the Titans. 1-point lead for Glenwood now. 11-10 your score here in set number 1. Into the net by the Titans. Libero, and a point for Glenwood. 12-10. Served by Clark. That's good. Point for the Rams. Clark will come out of the ball game. Inslee will check into the ball game. 12-11 your score. Serve now by Paulson. Taken by Glenwood. Brielle Smith. Blocked. Controlled by, and that's good by the Titans. Emily Albertson with the point for Lewis Central makes it now 12-12 here in set number 1. Net violation gives the point to Lewis Central. 13-12 your score. Lewis Central leads by 1. Back to serve. Paulson. That's good once again. 13-12 now. Here's Van Ness. Out of bounds and a point to Glenwood. That time Munt hit it out for the Titans. 14-13, a 1-point lead for Lewis Central. Back to serve. Senior Olivia Scarborough for Glenwood. That's a point for Lewis Central, number 6, Albertson. (15-13), 2-point leads. Lewis Central with a serve, taken by Scarborough. Here's a set, and actually going to say she ran into the net. Point for Lewis Central. Now 15-13, a 2-point lead for the Titans. That point goes to Lewis Central. A timeout here on GlenwoodSports.com by Coach Jacobus as the Rams are down 13-17 here in the first set. Good time to thank our sponsors here on GlenwoodSports.com. Without you guys, broadcast wouldn't be provided today. I'd like to thank First National Bank, Glenwood State Bank, Glenwood Family Dentistry, Cell Roofing, Marty Stavas, State Farm Insurance. Also like to thank Barrett Auto, the Jeff Henry Chevrolet, Best Finish Auto Body, Spiral Communications. Thank you guys for also supporting GlenwoodSports.com. Without you guys, broadcasts like tonight aren't available to you. Fresh off the timeout, Glenwood down by 4, 13-17 here in set number 1. Back to serve of the Titans, taken by Vinton. Starner, here's Van Ness. Blocked partially, but Lewis Central will control it. Scarborough. Here's the set to Van Ness. And that's good. Point for the Rams. Substitution as Stouter will come back into the ball game for Vinton. And back to serve will be Stouter. Serve underway. And that's a great hit by the Titans. Number 6, Albertson. A good ball player so far for Lewis Central. (18-14) is your score. Served by the Titans. Lewis Central with the lead right now. Here in set number 1. Blocked. And that's good by Glenwood. Nice job, Van Ness and Mum to get the block and the point. Now 18-15, a 3-point lead for the Titans. Back to serve, senior Lindy Van Ness. Serve underway. Glenwood trying to save this. They will. Lewis Central with control. Here's a spike, and that's good. That's Megan Holt, the sophomore for Lewis Central. Now 19-15, Lewis Central. Maxwell will come to the ball game for Glenwood's Van Ness. A 4-point lead for the Titans here in set number 1. Serve underway. Here's the set from Mum. Lewis Central will control it though. Scarborough. And a point as Sarner reached across the net. 20-15, a 5-point lead. Rams need to buckle down here in set number 1. In between sets, I will look up stats. I believe the Titans are second in the conference this season as that one goes straight into the net. Point for the Rams, 16-20 now. Van Ness back in the game for Maxwell. Scarborough will come out of the game for Clark. The serve goes to Mum and the Rams. And that's good. Nice hit there by Paulson, a junior for Lewis Central. 13 will check into the ball game now for Lewis Central. That's Freeze. I'm guessing it's Freeze. There's a no 13 on the varsity lineup. However, there's a 13 on the junior varsity lineup. Freeze with the serve. 21-16, your score. Smith, that's straight in the net, and point for the Titans. 22-16, we stand right here in set number 1. Good student crowds by both teams tonight. Serve taken by Van Ness. Here's Stouter. They're going to say that's in. Point to the Rams. Good call by the line judge. 17-22, a 5-point lead right now for Lewis Central. Serve. That's good. Lewis Central with the point. McKenna Brown with the kill. 23-17. Back to the serve, the libero for Lewis Central. Where's jersey number 1 and not on the program? Locked up front by Glenwood. Starner, the set. Clark, and that's good. Nice job, Casey Clark, the senior for Glenwood, gets the point now. 23-18, your score. Lewis Central leads here in set number 1. This is Kevin Tucker here on GlenwoodSports.com, bringing you varsity volleyball action from Glenwood, Iowa. Serve underway by Clark, taken by the Titans. That's in. Nice shot by Lewis Central's number 6, Emily Albertson. (24-18). One more point only needed for the Titans here in set number 1. Glenwood needs to buckle down. Hayes will come out of the ball game for Smith. And that's good by Lewis Central. Titans take set number 1, 25-18. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com here in a little bit. The first horn buzzed as we're back here on GlenwoodSports.com for set number 2. Titans won the first set. We're here as teams switch sides, and we're ready back on GlenwoodSports.com. The Rams will be on the left side now as I face them. For the home crowd of the Rams, they're on the right side. I believe Glenwood will serve here first in set number 2. Back to serve is Scarborough for Glenwood. Serve underway. And trying to save it is the Lewis Central Titans. However, point will go to Glenwood. Second serve by Scarborough is good once again. Scarborough has the Rams up 2-0 early here in set number 2. Serve underway. Here's Mom. Went into the rafters as the ball and came back down. Lewis Central somehow gained control. Van Ness. That's good. Oh, they're going to say Mom came down on the net. Point 2-1 now. Blocked. Nice job by Holt and Albertson of the Titans blocking the spike. Makes it now 2-2, your score. All tied up here in set number 2. Titans took the first set 25-17. Best of 5 series tonight here in Glenwood. Here's the serve. And Titans cannot get back the spike from Mom, and that's a point for Glenwood. Stouter back into the ball game for Benton. Serving for Glenwood is Miranda Starner. Serve underway. Taken by the Titans. And the miss hit by Glenwood leads Lewis Central into the spike. Score now, Glenwood 3, Lewis Central 3. Set number 2 here in Glenwood. Serving right now is Albertson for the Titans. Van Ness, and that's good. Nice job, Lindy Van Ness. Gives Glenwood a 1-point lead as Clark will come back into the ball game. Four to 3, your score. Nice block by Glenwood, and that's good. Point for the Rams. 5-3, your score. A 2-point lead for Glenwood here in set number 2. Van Ness with the serve. Straight down, and that's good by Clark. That got the Ram crowd rocking here in Glenwood. 6-3, a 3-point lead in set number 2 as Van Ness back to serve once again for Glenwood. Starner hits it across, and that's good. Number 14, McKenna Brown with the point. Glenwood's football team hosts Harlan this Friday night. 7-0 Glenwood takes on 6-1 Harlan. Serve underway. That's good by Mum. 7-4 your score, 3-point lead. As Smith will come back into the ball game for Scarborough. Couple substitutions for the Titans as Mum will be serving for the Rams. Underway. That's good by Lewis Central's number 4, Madison Paulson. .13, that's Freezy into the ball game. Into the net by the Titans. Makes it 8-5, Glenwood with a 3-point lead. Vinton back to serve. Taken by the Titans. Here's the set to Clark. Blocked. Good dig though by Van Ness. Rams block it at the net, and that's good. Credit 14 for Glenwood. Starner with the block and the point now. 9-5 your score. Point there for the Titans makes it now 9-6. A 3-point lead for Glenwood. Starner tried to save it. Nice diving save though by Scarborough, and Glenwood will get it across. Good effort by Glenwood. And that's long. Point for the Rams. Great hustle by Glenwood. 10-6 your score now here in set number 2. That's long. Point for the Titans. Ten to 7 your score. Lewis Central down by 3 here to Glenwood. Set number 2. The Titans did take set number 1. Here's the set, and that's out of bounds. Point for the Titans. 10-8 your score. That's another point for the Titans now. A bit of a run right now. 10-9. Glenwood leads by 1. Serve underway. Off the net. Glenwood trying to gain control. Van Ness will hit it across. Smith. Starner over there to Van Ness. Controlled though by the Titans. Never mind. Miss hit by Lewis Central makes it now 11-9 your score. Smith will come out of the ball game for Mum. Serve underway. 11-9 your score. Van Ness straight down, and that's good. Point for the Rams. Nice job, Lindy, up there on the front 9. In. Good call by the line judge over there. Lewis Central at the point makes it now 10-12, a 2-point lead for Glenwood here in set number 2. Owen Thoughton with the serve. Inslee. Mum. Blocked, and that's good by Van Ness, and Mum. Great block up there on the front line. Makes it now 13-10, and it looks like Stouter will come into the ball game for Vinton. Three-point lead, serve underway. And that's into the net, straight down, point for the Titans. 13-11, a 2-point lead right now for Lewis Central. Lewis Central with the serve. Here's Van Ness. Good control by the Titans. Here's Mum. That's off the hand of number 12, Munt, and a point for Glenwood. Clark comes into the game for Inslee. 14-11, your score. A 3-point lead for the Rams here in set number 2. The Titans did take set number 1, 25-17. Van Ness. Here's the set to Clark. And that's good. Clark comes with back-to-back spikes and gets the point now. 15-11. We have a timeout here on GlenwoodSports.com. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. Set number 2, 15-11, a 4-point lead right now. Serve underway. That's good. Three-point lead, 15-12 your score. Rams lead the Titans right now. Back to serve is Molly Munt for the Titans. Scarborough with the dig. Here's Clark. Blocked at the net. Rams lead 16-12. Back to serve for Glenwood is senior Mum. Callie with the serve. And that's good by Holt. 3-point lead for Glenwood, 13-16. Rams lead the Titans. Serve underway. And Clark tried to gain control, but just couldn't get a hand of it. And a point to Lewis Central. Only a 2-point lead now for Glenwood. Titans coming back here in set number 2. 16-14 your score. Clark, that's long. Excuse me, that's wide. A point for the Titans. 15-16. Served by Freeze. Taken by Glenwood. The set to Stouter. Van Ness. To Clark. That's just long. Point to Glenwood, or excuse me, Lewis Central now. 16 all here in Glenwood. Set number 2. The Titans tied up now with the Rams. Glenwood lost the first set, 25-17 to Lewis Central. Trying to get this win in set number 2 before going down 0-2 to the Titans. Freeze with the serve. Van Ness. That's out. Point for Glenwood, 17-16. Vinton will come into the ball game now for Glenwood. And that point goes to the Titans. 17 all here in set number 2. Here in Glenwood, Iowa. Serve underway. Taken by Glenwood. Van Ness gets it. And that's a great spike by the Titans, number 4, Paulson. Timeout here by Coach Jacobus as Glenwood's down by 1, 18-17 here in set number 2 on GlenwoodSports.com. Thanks to a fan in the stands for the Titans, I figured out that number 13 is actually Reagan Bradshaw, who's number 3 in the program for Glenwood, so sorry about that. Have that under control now as Bradshaw just hit it. And that's a great spike, though, by the Titans. Paulson, number 4, makes it now 19-17. Back to serve is the libero for the Titans. There is no number 1 in the program for the Titans. A 2-point lead, Lewis Central 19-17 over Glenwood. That one goes off of Stouter's hands wide, and another point for LC. 20-17 now, a 3-point lead for the Titans. Three-point lead makes it now for the Titans. Here's Clark for Glenwood. Lewis Central, and miscommunication by Glenwood gives the point to the Titans. Serve underway. Here's Van Ness from the back line. Into the net. Point for the Titans. Vinton will come to the ball game for Stouter. Score is 22-17. Lewis Central. Serve underway. Long, and a point for the Rams. Good run, though, by the Titans libero. (18-22). Glenwood down by 4. Back to serve the senior Casey Clark. Clark's serve underway, taken by Bradshaw. A point as a net violation by the Titans. Gives the point back to Glenwood. A 3-point lead for Lewis Central here in set number 2, 22-19. Clark back to serve for the Rams. Serve underway. Taken by Lewis Central. They will get it across the net. Clark. Here's Starner over there to Van Ness. Blocked. Clark gets it back here to Glenwood. Scarborough. She'll safely hit it across. Set her underway, and that's good by Albertson for Lewis Central. Madison Paulson, the junior, back to serve now with a 23-19 lead over Lewis Central. Or excuse me, over Glenwood. Benton. Here's Van Ness. That's good. Lindy Van Ness with a point now makes it a 3-point lead for the Titans. Olivia Scarborough back to serve. Point for Glenwood on the double hit by Bradshaw. Makes it now 21-23. Another timeout here on GlenwoodSports.com. This one, the coach for the Titans, Mike Bond, as we'll be back on Glenwood Sports. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. Kevin Tucker here. Right now we stand in the second set. Your score, 23, Lewis Central, 21, Glenwood. Served by Scarborough. Mum, back over here to Lewis Central. And that's good. Emily Albertson with the kill makes it 24-21. Substitution as number 16, Megan Holt, the sophomore, will come to the ball game. Owen Thaner back to serve for Lewis Central. That's wide, point to the Rams. 22-24, a 2-point lead for the Titans. As Stouter will come back into the ball game for Benton. Back to serve. Starner. 2-point lead for the Titans here in set number 2. There's Scarborough. Here's the set to Van Ness. That's good. Nice job by Lindy. Makes it 23-24. One-point lead as Starner with the serve. Off the side hand of the Titans. And we're tied up at 24. Good comeback here by Glenwood. Set number 2, set number 1 went to the Titans, 25-17. 24 all now as back serving still for Glenwood is Miranda Starner. Serve underway. And Glenwood trying to get the set here to Van Ness. They do. It is taken though by the Titans. Scarborough, here's a set over to Van Ness. Inslee gets the set here to Stouter. And that's good. Off the kind of forearm of the Titans into the net. Point for Glenwood. A 1-point lead now, 25-24. So far, a great comeback for Glenwood. Need to finish this one out here. 1-point lead. Starner with the serve. Taken by the Titans. Straight down, and the point goes to Albertson and the Titans. Good job by Lewis Central there. 25-25, the score is here on GlenwoodSports.com in set number 2. Back to serve is number 6, Albertson. Emily with the serve. Here's Mum. And that's good. Nice job by Callie Mum of Glenwood. 26-25. Clark comes in the ball game now for, Inslee. 26-25. Back to serve, senior Lindy Van Ness. Serve underway, taken by the Titans. Glenwood with the dig. Over there to Clark. Nice save by Lewis Central though. Scarborough Over there to Clark. That's good, and the Rams take set number 2, 27-25. We're all tied up here at 1-1. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for tonight's.
We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com for set number 3. We're all tied up 1-1. Serve underway. Here comes Van Ness. That's good. Van Ness with the serve makes it 1-0 early here in the third set. Starner with a serve, and that's good. Glenwood off to a fast start here, 2-0 over Lewis Central. Back to serve now is Starner once again. Serve underway. Taken by the Titans, and that's good. Nice job by number 6, Emily Albertson. Gets the point for the Titans. First one, it makes it 2-1 here, Glenwood, in set number 3. Albertson back to serve. Van Ness. It will be controlled, though, by the Titans.
I was dancing and see you on the camera.
And that's good.
On camera shot.
By number 4, Paulson Madison. Two all. Serve underway. Van Ness. That's good. 3-2 your score. Rams lead by 1. Clark will come into the game for Ensley. Van Ness back to serve. Serve underway. Taken now by Holt. Clark blocked though partially, and it will be hit across by the Titans. Point to Glenwood. They're going to see a palm on the Titans. Back to serve, Glenwood's Van Ness. 4-2 your score. Serve underway, and that's good by the Titans. Number 14, McKenna Brown with the spike. (4-3), a 1-point lead right now for Glenwood over Lewis Central. Back to serve is Munt. Clark hits it over for Glenwood. And straight down, that time is Megan Holt. For all. And that's good. Nice job by Callie Mumm. Gets the kill. 5-4. Glenwood leads now by 1. And that's going to be a double hit by the Titans. Makes it 6-4. Glenwood leads here in set number 3. Serve by Mumm is good. 7-4 now, a 3-point lead for the Rams. Serve by Glenwood, and that's good. As Lewis Central mishandled the serve, and Brielle Smith went up and spiked it for the point for the Rams. 7-4, your score, 3-point lead for the Rams here in set number 3. Back to serve is Reagan Bradshaw. Here's Van Ness. Into the net by the Titans, point for Glenwood. 8-5 now, Rams lead Lewis Central in set number 3. Chrissy Vinton back to serve for Glenwood. Serve underway. And a net violation gives the point back to Glenwood. Vinton with the serve. 9-5. Glenwood leads here by 4. Rams trying to save it. They will. Miscommunication by Glenwood gives the point back to the Titans. 14 with the point that time, McKenna Brown. Back to serve the libero for Lewis Central. Smith tried to save it, but no good. Point back to the Titans. 9-7, a 2-point lead for Glenwood. Vinton takes the serve. Starner, here's the set to Clark, and that's good. Nice job, Casey Clark for Glenwood. Having a good match tonight for the Rams. Back to serve will be Clark for Glenwood now with the score 10-7. Serve underway. Clark with the save by Glenwood. Here's the set. And blocked by Glenwood. And that's good. Nice job. Miranda Starner blocked Paulson that time. (11-7) your score. And timeout here by the coach of Lewis Central, Mike Bond. We'll be back on GoAheadSports.com. Underway here after the timeout. Blocked right away by Glenwood. They lead now Lewis Central 12-7 here in set number 3. Glenwood's Casey Clark back serving for Glenwood. That's out of bounds once again. Point for the Rams. 13-7. Rams lead behind Clark serving right now. Serve underway. That's long and a point for the Titans. 13-8. Van Ness. Lewis Central will control it though. Here's Starner over to Van Ness. That's long and a point for the Titans. 13-9 your score. Glenwood leads. That's another point for the Titans. Behind the serving of number 4, Madison Paulson. Paulson with the serve. Rams up 13-10. That's long. Point for Glenwood. 14-10 now. Back to serve will be Scarborough for Glenwood. 14-10. Here's Mum. That's good. Point, or no, they're going to say Mum ran into the net. It will be a point for Lewis Central. Serve underway for the Titans. Here's Van Ness, blocked at the net, and the point for Lewis Central, 14-12. Serve taken by Glenwood. Here's Van Ness. Straight down and a great spike that time by number 6, Emily Albertson for the Titans. Great hit. 14-13, a 1-point lead for Glenwood. Blocked. That time, a good job by Van Ness and Mum blocking Megan Holt's spike. Rams lead 15-13, and into the game will be Stouter. Back to serve will be number 14 for Glenwood. That's Starner. Miranda with the serve. Into the net with the spike. by Albertson and a point for Glenwood. 16-13, a 3-point lead for the Rams. Set number 3, we're all tied up 1-1 right now. That's good by Glenwood. Starner. 17-13, a 4-point lead right now for the Rams. Serve underway. Blocked once again. That's Mum blocking Albertson, and a point for Glenwood now. 18-13. Another timeout here by Coach Bond for the Titans. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com. Your score, 18-13. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. Set number 3, your score 18-13. Rams right now 4-4 in the conference, trying to knock off Lewis Central, who's tied with Harlan right now at number 1 in the conference with a record of 7-1. A big win right now for Glenwood if they can pull this one off. However, we are only tied right now at 1-1. A lot of ball game left. Starner with the serve. Here's Holt. That's good. Nice job by Megan Holt for the Titans. Makes it 18-14. 4-point lead for Glenwood. Back to serve is Albertson for Lewis Central. Long. And a point goes to Glenwood. 19-14. Rams had a good comeback in set number 2 when Lewis Central had a big lead late. Rams will try to hold on here, 19-14. Van Ness with the serve, taken by the Titans. Blocked at the net, and that's out of bounds. Point goes to McKenna Brown. As Molly Munt back to serve for the Titans. Point for Glenwood, as they're going to say a double hit on Paulson. 20-15, a 5-point lead for Glenwood here in set number 3. (20-15) your score. The coach for Lewis Central right now not happy with the referee. The serve by Glenwood. Nice job by Mum to get the dig. That's out of bounds. Point for Glenwood, 21-15. Rams lead right now by 6. Coach Bond is still talking to the referees over there on the sideline. Served by Glenwood. That's the point for Lewis Central. Megan Holt with the point. 16-21 your score. Smith will come into the ball game. Reagan Bradshaw back to serve for Lewis Central. Taken by Glenwood. Lewis Central with control here. Now Glenwood with the set. Smith, that's good. Brielle Smith, the freshman, makes it 22-16. As Vinton will come in for the serve for Stouter. Great volleyball match here tonight, folks. Very competitive on both teams. Serve underway. That's into the net. (22-17) is your score. Rams lead right now. Serve taken by Scarborough. Over here to Clark. Bradshaw. Lewis Central having some trouble with this one. They will get it across, so nice job by the libero for the Titans. Van Ness in the back line, no good. 22-19. Lewis Central with a little bit of a comeback here. Serve underway. That's good. Clark with a hit by Glenwood. 23-18, a 5-point lead here in set number 3. And Glenwood, Iowa, back to serve. Casey Clark, Hawkeye 10 matchup right now between number 1, Lewis Central, and number 5, Glenwood. Nice job by Madison Paulson of Lewis Central to get the point. 23-19. Paulson will go back to serve for the Lewis Central Titans. Paulson, a junior for Lewis Central. 23-19, Rams lead. This goes right into the net. Point for Glenwood. 24-19, a 5-point lead for Lewis Central. As Mum will come into the ball game for Smith. Back to serve, senior Olivia Scarborough for Glenwood. And Scarborough hits that one, and she's frustrated with herself because it looked like it was going long. Point to Lewis Central, 24-20, a 4-point lead for Glenwood here in set number 3. We're all tied up 1-1 here, heading into the into the third set. Starner, Mum, straight down, and that's good. 25-20, Rams take set number 3. And we'll be back for set 4 on GlenwoodSports.com. We're back with some exciting volleyball here on GlenwoodSports.com. Both teams fighting for each set here as the Rams lead right now 2-1, but a lot of ball game left here as Lewis Central is number 1 in the conference, tied with Harlan at 7 wins, 1 loss. Rams are 4-4 on the year in the Hawkeye 10. Started off 4-1, have lost 3 straight, but look to be battling back right now here tonight. Glenwood Wills, excuse me, swallowed my Mountain Dew wrong. Back here in set number 4, Scarborough will serve first. I think the referee just showed a yellow card. Never seen this in a game before in my life. Or excuse me, a volleyball match. Looks like she threw a yellow card at the referee for the coach for Glenwood. Not very wise on volleyball calls, folks, but the referee did throw a yellow card, and number 5 is coming over to talk to the coach on the reasoning behind what the yellow card was. And we're ready for volleyball once again here on Glenwood Sports. Not sure what that was all about. Lewis Central gets point number 1. Lewis Central leads. Here's the set to Van Ness. That's good. Point for the Rams. 1-1. Getting a little heated here in Glenwood, folks. Both crowds getting into this one. 1-1 as Starner serves it. The set to Holt and the point for Glenwood. Double hit on the Titans. (2-1) Glenwood here in set number 4. They do lead Lewis Central overall 2-1 in sets as well. That one taken by the libero. Munt hit it over for Lewis Central. Stouter, that's into the net. Point for the Titans. 2-2 is your score. Now serving for the Titans. That was Albertson. Here's Mum. Point for Glenwood. Three to two. Here's Lewis Central, controlled though by Glenwood. Clark hits it across for the Rams. Controlled though by the Titans. And Holt gets the point for Lewis Central. 3-3. All tied up. Served by Lewis Central, blocked. That was Clark's spike that got blocked by Holt and Brown. 4-3, a 1-point lead for Lewis Central. Molly Munt back serving right now for the Titans. That's good. Callie Mum with the kill for Glenwood. 4-4, all tied up. Great match right now, folks. Both teams going back and forth. which they should late in the season. Both teams will face off first round of districts October 26th, no matter what happens tonight. That's long and a point for Glenwood. 5-4, a 1-point lead. Louisville Central will host Glenwood first round of districts October 26th at Lewis Central. Serve underway. That was Mum. And Lewis Central miscommunication right now is hurting them as the score is 6-4, a 2-point lead for Glenwood. Serve underway, taken by the Titans. Here's Mum Starner, set for Clark. Nice job by the libero to get the dig for the Titans. And that's good. Good hit there by Madison Paulson, a junior for the Titans. Reagan Bradshaw will come to the ball game for Holt, and Bradshaw will go back to serve. A 1-point lead, 6-5 here in Glenwood. The Rams leading Lewis Central. And that's good. Scarborough couldn't handle the serve as Brown hit it straight down for the point. 6-all here in Glenwood. Set number 4. Back to serve still is Bradshaw. Reagan, a senior. Reagan with the serve. The set to Stouter. Taken by the Titans. Clark. Set back to Clark. It's out of bounds. Point for Lewis Central. One-point lead here in set number 4. Reagan Bradshaw serving for the Titans right now on a bit of a run. Serve taken by Stouter. They're over there to Starner. Back row goes to Van Ness. Clark. Set back to Clark. And a good rally here by both teams. Here's the set to Titans. That's going to go wide and a point for Glenwood. That was Paulson that hit it wide. 7-7 is your score. Set number 4. Back to serve will be Vinton. Chrissy with the serve. And that's good. McKenna Brown with the point. Eight, 7, a 1-point lead right now for Lewis Central. Long, and that makes it now 8-8. Couple unforced errors by Lewis Central. Here in set number 4 makes it 8-8, and back to serve will be Casey Clark for Glenwood. Serve underway. That's good. Point for the Titans as it was Smith who ran into the net for Glenwood. Smith to Starner, over there to Van Ness. Blocked. And a point for the Titans. Timeout here by Coach Jacobus. Lewis Central leads set number 4, 10-8 over Glenwood. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. After the timeout, Lewis Central does lead by 2 in set number 4. Van Ness. Smith, that's good. Brielle Smith, the freshman, makes it 9-10, a 1-point lead for the Titans. Nine to 10. Van Ness. Saved though by the Titans. Hit over by Munt. Scarborough with the hit. That is good by Albertson. 9-11, a 2-point lead for the Titans here in set number 4. Hohenthaler back to serve for Lewis Central. Vinton gets the set over here to Van Ness. And no good. Point for the Titans. (12-9), 3-point lead for Lewis Central. Hohenthaler back to serve, taken by the Rams. Set to Mum, blocked, and back to Lewis Central it goes. A little bit of a run here for the Titans in set number 4. Rams need to buckle down here. Serve underway. Van Ness. Controlled though by the Titans. Munt. Scarborough over there to Van Ness. Into the net, and that's a point for Lewis Central. 14-9 your score. Hohenthaler back serving for the Titans. Scarborough set to Van Ness. Here's the set. Mum. That's good. Point for Glenwood. Nice job by the Rams. Senior Callie Mum to get the point. 14-10, a 4-point lead as Stouter will come into the ball game for Vinton. Starner with the serve. And that's good. Mum with the block. 14-11, a 3-point lead for the Titans here in set number 4. Walked. Lewis Central trying to gain control. That's Munt who hit it over. And that's good. Point for the Titans. 15-11, a 4-point lead for Lewis Central. (15-11) to serve by Albertson. Into the net. Point for Glenwood. 12-15, a 3-point lead right now for Lewis Central as Clark will come into the ball game. Here's a set to Clark. Holt, and that's good. Nice job by Megan Holt to get the point. 16-12, a 4-point lead for the Titans here in set number 4. Rams need to buckle down. A lot of points left in this set. Served by Munt, taken by Glenwood. Mum, that's out of bounds. Point to the Rams as Callie will go back to serve now. Score 13-16. Lewis Central leads. Mom with the serve. And that's good. Nice job by Rams to keep it alive. 14-16 after the kill by Clark. (14-16). Mum with the serve. Good dig. Starner, and that's good. 15-16, a 1-point lead right now for Lewis Central. Rams coming back. Mum with the serve. And that's good. Madison Paulson with the point for Lewis Central gives them back a 2-point lead, 17-15 over Glenwood. Reagan Bradshaw back in the ball game for the Titans, a senior, and she will serve it. Taken by the Rams. Stouter. Rams good saves here as Smith hits it across. Back to Lewis Central. Good rallies. Stouter, and that's a miss hit by Stouter, and a point to the Titans. 18-15, a 3-point lead for the Titans. Rowdy crowd tonight. Served by Bradshaw. Here's Clark. The set to Lewis Central, and that's good. It was tipped and out of bounds, so point goes to the Titans. Bradshaw on a bit of a run here for the Titans. They lead 19-15 over Glenwood, a 4-point lead for the Titans. Rams lead Lewis Central 2-1 in overall sets. Here in set number 4, it's 19-15. Bradshaw with the serve, taken by Glenwood. Here's Clark. That's good. Nice job. Casey Clark coming up with some big points tonight, folks. The senior having a great game. 3-point lead for the Titans now, 16-19. They lead the Rams. Back to serve, senior Chrissy Vinton. Clark, that's good once again. Point to the Rams, 17-19, a 2-point lead for Lewis Central. Serve underway by Vinton. And that's good. Madison Paulson, a junior, has had some big hits tonight for Lewis Central. 20-17, a 3-point lead as the libero will go back to serve for the Titans. That's good. Point for Lewis Central. Timeout here on GlenwoodSports.com. Lewis Central leads set number 4, 21-17. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com, and what should be a great end to a volleyball match. The Titans lead 21-17 here in set number 4. Titans coming into Glenwood tonight ranked number 1 in the Hawkeye 10 Conference with a record of 7-1, taking on the 4-4 Rams. That's blocked. And a point for Lewis Central, 22-17. A 5-point lead for Lewis Central. Hannah Moen will come into the ball game, I believe, for the first time tonight, a sophomore for the Titans. Smith, and that's good. Brielle Smith makes it 18-22. Point for the Rams as that was Paulson, hit it straight in the net. 19-22, a 3-point lead right now for the Titans. Casey Clark serving for the Rams. And a point makes it 22-20. A timeout here as Rams coming back a little bit. A 2-point lead for the Titans right here in set number 4. We'll be back on Glenwood Sports. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. 22-20, a 2-point lead right now for the Titans. In set number 4, serving as Glenwood's Casey Clark. And that's long. Clark's serve goes long. 23-20, a 3-point lead right now. We have some chaos going on right now as there was some not sure what's going on. They gave the point to the Titans. 24-20. Serve taken by Glenwood, and that's the point. 25-20. Roll ahead to set number 5 here in Glenwood, what should be a great set. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com. Tied up 2-2. We are back here, excuse me, we are back here on GlenwoodSports.com for the fifth and final set of the volleyball match tonight. Lewis Central won the first set, Glenwood won the second, Glenwood won the third, Lewis Central won the fourth. That's where we stand right now heading into the fifth set, 2-2. Lewis Central, number 1 in the conference right now with a record in the conference of 7-1. Glenwood has a record right now in the conference of 4-4. And we're back. Both teams have broke their huddles. And we're back on Glenwood Sports. 15 we'll go to in this fifth set. Rams to serve. Scarborough will serve it up for Glenwood. Scarborough underway. Point for the Lewis Central. As Glenwood hit the net. That's good. Nice job by Lindy Van Ness. One to one the score. Served by Starner. And no good by Glenwood trying to get the dig. 2-1, the Titans lead. Back to serve is Albertson for the Titans. 2-1, a 1-point lead. Serve underway, taken by Glenwood. Van Ness. That's good. 2-2. We have a tied ball game in set number 5. Clark will come in the ball game for Inslee. 2-2 is your score. Van Ness back to serve. Here's a set to Mum. That's good. 3-2. Rams lead by 1. And set number 5. Served by Van Ness. Here's Lewis Central. Munt. Point to Glenwood. It went around the side of the post of the net. 4-2, a 2-point lead. Lindy Van Ness serving for Glenwood. Blocked by Stouter. Nice block. Blocked again. And a point for Lewis Central as Glenwood ran into the net that time. 4-3, a 1-point lead as Molly Munt will go back to serve for the Titans. Great volleyball match tonight, folks. Into the net, and that's a point for the Rams. 5-3, Glenwood with the lead. Back to serve will be the senior Callie Mum for Glenwood. That goes into the net. 5-4. Excuse me, 5-5. Yeah, excuse me, 5-4. Glenwood leads by 1. A 1-point lead for Glenwood. Reagan Bradshaw back to serve for the Titans. Stouter, that's long. 5-5. We're tied up. Bradshaw to serve for Lewis Central. Serve underway. Here's the set to Clark. good. Rams just could not get the point that time. And a timeout. Lewis Central leads 6-5 here in set number 5. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com after the timeout. The Titans lead Glenwood right now 6-5. Reagan Bradshaw is serving for the Titans. That's long. So 4 unforced errors on serves between Glenwood and Lewis Central here in set number 5. 2 points each. 6-6 is where we stand. Serve underway. Taken by the Titans. And that's good. Madison Paulson gets the point for Lewis Central, 7-6. A 1 point lead as the libero for the Titans will go back to serve it with a 1 point lead. Serve underway. Here's Vinton. The set all the way over there to Clark. Blocked. And that's good for the Titans. 8-6, a 2 point lead for Lewis Central here in set number 5. And what's been a great night of volleyball. Serve underway. Into the net. And that's 7-8 now, a 1 point lead for Lewis Central. And 3 unforced errors by the Titans and 2 by Glenwood here in this 5th set. Clark with the serve, taken by Bradshaw. The set, and that's good. Albertson with the point. Substitution as Inslee will come into the ball game. 7-9, a 2 point lead for the Titans. Back to serve will be Paulson. Serve. Van Ness, and that's blocked. And a point for Lewis Central, 10-7, a 3 point lead here in set number 5. Paulson to serve. Good block by Starner. Nice serve, and that's good. Van Ness with the point. Huge point for Glenwood that time. 8-10 the score now. Lewis Central leads the Rams by 2. Back to the serve will be Scarborough. Down 2 right now is Glenwood. In the 5th set. Serve underway. Blocked. Nice job by Reagan Bradshaw there for the Titans. Here's Van Ness. Good rally by both teams. Nice rally by both teams here. Still going on. And finally, no, still go. Glenwood saves it. Wow, what a point here. Blocked, and Lewis Central still gains control in this one. That's long, and a point to Glenwood. 9-10. What a point by both teams. And a timeout here by the Titans. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com. And we're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. Lewis Central leads Glenwood right now 9-10 here in the fifth set. Serving for Glenwood will be Olivia Scarborough, the senior. 1 point lead for the Titans. Serve underway. Rams with the ball here. Taking no control by the Titans now. That's long. 10-10 now. We're all tied up. Good comeback by Glenwood as we're tied up. Set number 5. Scarborough back to serve. Nice block by Starner. That's good. Callie Mumm with the point makes it 11-10. Glenwood leads by 1 in set number 5. And a timeout once again by Coach Bond of the Lewis Central Titans in set number 5. Glenwood 11, Lewis Central 10. We'll be back on GlenwoodSports.com. We're back here on GlenwoodSports.com. The Rams trying to knock off number 1 in Hawkeye 10, Lewis Central, as they have a record of 7-1 heading into tonight's game. Rams are 4-4, and we're right now up by 1 over the Titans, 11-10. But a lot of ball game left here, even though it's a fifth set. Win by 2, go to 15. Scarborough back to serve for the Rams. Serve underway. Blocked, and that's good. Callie Mumm once again with the point for Glenwood. (12-10) your score. Scarborough to serve. Scarborough, here's the set to Mumm. That's good. Callie Mumm taking over right now for Glenwood, 13-10. Olivia Scarborough having a good night with serving, especially in this fifth set. Served once again by Scarborough. And that's out, 14-10. Rams lead, 14-10. The senior Scarborough back to serve for Glenwood. Rams trying to knock off number 1 in the Hawkeye 10, Lewis Central. Served by Scarborough, underway, taken by the Titans. Here's the set. Set back across over there to Van Ness. That's good, and the Rams win. Knock off 7-1 Lewis Central here at home in the fifth set, 15-10. Stay tuned too, folks, because these both teams are going to face off once again in the first round of district play, October 26th at Lewis Central. And what a great match, folks. Good job by Glenwood knocking off 7-1 Lewis Central here at home in 5 sets. For Kevin Tucker, this is Kevin Tucker signing off on GlenwoodSports.com.